Hi, this is Professor Pot. We're going to discuss nutrients, insects, and the harvest. Now, some people think, hey, I don't need to feed my plant any nutrients. It's all in the soil. Now, the soil holds nutrients. Sometimes there's minerals breaking down that become minerals and nutrients. But because this is an annual, it is best to feed it. Now, during cloning and seeding, in the beginning, I like to use flowering agents. Now, there's three basic macronutrients. There's NPK. You probably see it on fertilizers. Nitrogen, phosphate, and potassium. That's K. Now, during vegetation, we like to use nitrogen. Nitrogen helps the leaves stay green and grow big and grow tall. Also, phosphates help flowers finish, while potassium help flowers start. So, during vegetation, I give it nitrates. Some people use Miracle-Gro. Don't do that. It's a chemical. Only use organic. If you use chemicals, the plants will taste like chemicals in the end. If you use fish poop, the plants will taste like a fish poop in the end. You know, these are all great nitrates and stuff for roses and stuff like that. But if you're going to consume something like your medicine, you need to keep it pretty organic. I would suggest Fox Farm or Humboldt, something like that. So during very minor beginning, so seeds and clones, flowering agents, that means more potassium and phosphates and not so much nitrates. Vegetation, you use nitrates, so more N. And now in flowering, you would use more potassium and phosphates, so less nitrates. The first month, there could be a little nitrates, you know, like 284. That's a good way to start in the beginning. Also, all nutrients are salts. So anything you add, you need to flush. So like on Tuesdays, you would feed the plant. And next time it's watering time, you would just give it fresh water. And then the following time it needs water, then you can feed it again. But if you don't flush the salts that aren't used, it kind of clogs up the system and the plant can't accept it anymore. So in the beginning 30 days, the flowering cycle, I'd use like a 284, a tiger bloom for example. And as you finish off, you want to be lower nitrates and higher potassium. The potassium finishes the flowers where the phosphates start the flowers. So I use this in the beginning and then switch to the big bloom at the end. Also, during this whole process, I use organic molasses. Organic molasses is made from sugar canes and sugar beets. By adding that, it helps with calcium, iron, potassium, and a natural sweetener. It builds cell walls strong, feeds micronutrients in the soil, and makes buds sweeter. In vegetation, I use molasses every other week. In flowering, I use it every week. Also, in the beginning, something I like to use for nutrients is humate. Humate is the most organic material in the world. It's a great material for minerals and fertilizers to sit on so that they can exchange with the roots and receive nutrients. Also, last week, I like to really sweeten up my flowers by adding honey. This is orange honey. It's very sweet. It clogs up the system a little, but the plants can die, so it's all right. So make sure to feed it well, keep it on a constant schedule, and flush. You should have nice big buds. So we will talk to you soon about CO2, insects, and the harvest.